Wha- What's going on, everyone? This is your man Ant, and welcome to the Crypto Fix Live. Ooh, it's waiting for people to come in. Okay, we got some viewers. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell to get updates when we go live or any other videos that we drop here on btminers YouTube channel. Make sure you share the content as well. Before we jump into the news, I see that Bitcoin is up 30,000 again after it dropped down to 29 yesterday. That's always a good thing when Bitcoin rise back up and everything. And it's tailored to the stories I have today when it comes to Bitcoin and what's going on in the industry itself. Ooh, there we go. Now it looks semi-professional. So in today's news, get my topics here. Booyah. The biggest crypto bull cycle is upon us. According to Coindesk, Bernstein, a brokerage firm, said in a research report on Monday, FTX collapse has the was the catalyst for a new bullish cycle in the cryptocurrency markets. The crypto exchange demise cleaned up the financial trinity of toxic crypto leverage and taught digital asset investors the importance of decentralized and self-custodial wallets. Macro catalysts are aligned for Bitcoin, while with the continued weakness in U.S. regional banks and further deposit overflows towards bank money market funds and the big four U.S. banks all reflect the concerns about the centralized of money. So, with that being said, Bitcoin has valued 80% this year. The prices surged 23% just in March. Remember, we only what? It's April. We in the fourth month of the year. And Bitcoin already rallied 80% so far this year. 80, then had a surge at 23% in March. You see the somewhat shift of centralized to decentralized. Definitely with the banks, what's going on with the banks in the US. And also, people is starting to understand what crypto really is. So once the people start to get the better understanding and grasp of investing into crypto or just buying crypto, maybe like I said, not even investing, this is playing with it and not looking for a major return, the value of Bitcoin and crypto is going up. So, like I said, and it's starting to see, and people starting to see the centralized banks of our centralized money. That still rules everything around us. It's starting to see, hey, this right here is more trustworthy than this side. And like I said, and I did. Like people are starting looking at this as a stable source of currency. Even with the lack of registrations in crypto, people are starting to see value in crypto with alarm concerns of centralized. So you see the banks, you see the government, maybe the government, you see the SEC, and all the other people that's trying to, you know, lost words right there. It's trying to oversee what's going on and trying to say, hey, we need to put a control on this real quick. We need to control what's going on this space so people don't lose value of what's going on the centralized side of money. And that's segue to the next story I have here. Congress Republicans criticized SEC Chairman Gary Gensler crypto approaches ahead of a hearing. Republicans on the House of Financial Service Committee criticized SEC Chair Gary Gensler, the head of the Congress hearing on the agency, saying its approach on cryptocurrency is not compatible with existing laws. A letter signed by Republicans on the committee argued that the national security exchange regulations are a poor fit for digital assets because of cryptocurrency can be used for non-invested purposes. Gensler repeated statements to the industry to come in and register are a willful misrepresentation of the agency framework. According to the letter given an SEC, I apologize, the NSE can only list securities that has been offered in compliance with the security laws, and the inability to register makes the current NSE framework ill-suited for digital assets trading platforms. So one of the major issues I see here is that the SEC wants to oversee all crypto platforms operating in the United States. Come on, let's be real. This is typical mob tactics right here. Yo, I want to know who you in bed with, what you're doing. And SEC is getting a cut of what's going on. So how do you control this? I mean, I believe after the FTX scandal, when FTX was the darling child, Sam Bankman-Fried was the darling child when it comes to crypto. Born and bred U.S. man, and everyone looking at it like, this is something we could do. Super Bowl ads, the arena in Miami that the Heat playing, named after the company, and bam, the scandal. Before the scandal happened, paid for the governor, our governor campaigns, and probably tons of other people campaigns, donated, and bam, the scandal happened. And now I feel like when that scandal happened, I feel like he portrayed, like I said, that portrayed of the U.S. company getting out of the mud and building such a platform, and everyone got caught with their pants down. So this happened on their watch in their own backyard. So to stop this from going on again, so I can see why the SEC is wanting to crack down on this. They want to crack down on crypto platform. You see what they're doing. It's like it's a witch hunt going on. Yo, it's hot. I'm sweating in here. The lights is on me. Woo. So you see the crackdown. You see what they're doing to all these crypto platforms. You saw what they did to Kraken. Kraken's gone. You see what they did to BetTex. Bet T-Rex. I think that's how you said. Bit T-Rex. They getting sued. You see, like I said, you see what they're trying to do to Binance. You try to get them all out of here. They say, yo, we do not trust, we do not want to get caught with our pants down anymore. So we want to get rid of all these crypto platforms not US based. Even if it's US based, we want you to come register with us and show that this is proper securities to help people to protect the American people of not getting swindled or bamboozled out their money. So, like I said, this is a interesting dynamic we have here. One side is saying, the Republican side is saying that, hey, what the SEC is doing is not matching up. It's not matching up here. And what the SEC is saying, we're doing this for the greater good for the people, or someone's lying. Or they both could be telling the truth. We don't know. We both could be telling the truth and saying, hey, this is what's going on. Hey, we have interest at both parties. SEC, we have interest in protecting the people that's invested and don't want to get screwed over. And you got the Republicans committee Financial Committee is saying that House of Financial Committee is saying this is not the proper way to do this. So how can we find ourselves meeting in the middle? That is the major question. Like, can we find ourselves meeting in the middle of all of this? So the current laws they have in place does not match with crypto. What they're doing, and these banks is getting away with it. I feel that this is my opinion, this is my views. I feel that because we need the banks, they get more leeway what they could do to the people. So we live in an age that you must have a bank account, or you kind of like what's going on, like where do you put your money? Where these banks could lose your money and nothing happens to the people that's in charge. Make you scratch your head, yo, what's going on out here? What's really going on here in the streets? Is that no one is cracking down on them. Like I said, we're not hearing the SEC going after Silicon Valley Bank. No knock against them. JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, you hear them come at them out a little bit and they do some. Yo, if you get caught, what was that? It was a story where Wells Fargo falsified a bunch of accounts. I forgot what it was. And they got hit, don't do that again. But they get to still operate. They still get to operate in here. No one went to jail. They just paid the fine and got slapped on the hand. Don't do that again. If you're going to do it again, don't get caught. Hey, this is what we're coming to. This is what's going on. Because they felt crypto don't benefit them, we could crack down harder on this industry because it's decentralized. There's really no regulations here. We could crack down harder on them and make them play by our rules, while centralized banks and money is playing by the rules and still stealing from the people and still defrauding people. And this is about defrauding and people feeling that crypto is a platform. These crypto platforms and the currency itself is for defrauding, criminal activities, and everything else under the bus of anything negative. What about what's going on in all other industries when it comes to our centralized money? Because like crypto only been around 10 years, you don't have a reputation of building something that's stable enough. Give it time. Give it time. Like I said, look at e-commerce. E-commerce has been around for almost 30 years. How many scam websites that pops up all the time? How many scam calls we get? How many stuff they're telling us, hey, don't put your information at sketchy websites. Like, how many times this happens? And like I said, and no one's cracking down. I mean, yes, the IRS is saying, hey, we got to hire a bunch of people to crack down e-commerce business. Like, come on, man. That's nothing. I close that domain, start a new domain up. It's nothing. Like I said, because they don't understand crypto and the way crypto is going. Look at new. What's going on, brother? With the way the government and the SEC look at crypto, it's like, yo, I don't get you. I don't want to get you. But if you want to play ball in this industry with us, you gotta play. No, you gotta play by our rules, and we will oversee what you're doing. I like to use that word. We're gonna oversee. Yo, let's be real. I respect honesty. They say, yo, I want to control. We want to control this. We want to control it. We want to dictate how crypto operates in the United States. Just say that. I respect that more. I respect honesty more than anything. When you start using these key marketing words and try to twist it, turn everything, like, yo, that you lost me. Yo, I feel like you being disingenuous of what's going on. So, Gary Gensler, we always go with Big Gary. Always had a hard on for crypto. Like he wanted crypto out of him since he started cracking down on it. So, and he's, like I said, they do have a job posting. I don't know if they filled it yet, just to hire more lawyers just to crack down on crypto. Like, come on, just in the industry alone. Again, these banks could get away with murder. Not technically murder, but could get away with anything that's going on when it comes to frauding customers on a daily basis. On a daily basis. Because like I said, oh, we need the banks. You can do it. Come on, homie. Come on. Let's be real. Let's be real. I don't know if banks are still doing it. Remember, if you overdraft your account, you get charged extra money each day. You get charged like $35 each day. It was overdraft. You think that's not a crime? I'm already overdraft. Why you charging me an extra $35 a day? Because it's overdraft. I got no money. I had no money. What's going on? Do you see the government come in, swoop in, and say, "Hey, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing this. But look what's going on. You shouldn't be doing this." No. Someone you got some dude with curly hair. You know, he a geek. Nothing wrong with that. Defraud a bunch of people on some Bernie Madoff stuff. Treat this man like the second coming of the most evil person in the world. That this dude is gone, and they mentioned that the laws doesn't match when it comes to digital asset platforms. The laws doesn't match what they're looking for. If the laws doesn't match, we need to, like I say, either we update the laws to match what's going on with digital currency, digital asset platforms from even NFTs. We get laws that to adopt what's going on, or we get out the way. Or get out the way and let it be decentralized. Don't try to regulate anything and let people get the money how to get it. Like I said, it's always the issues that how can we make this ours? How can we make it? How can we tax the individual that's making money off of Bitcoin? That if you don't use none of these trading platforms that's on the books, like, hey, if you're using Binance or using like Coinbase or Crypto.com and other platforms out there, yes, you get Robinhood, you get taxed. Now because you get taxed or you get hit a fee taking out crypto or trading crypto. And the government trying to get PC out of everything. I get it. It's trillions of dollars coming through. And like I said, you can't even touch it. I get you got the Fed Now app coming out. Maybe you could trade crypto on there. If you do that, oh, they're coming after you. They are coming after you. Because like I said, you could Cash App. You get Cash App. Cash App, you can buy crypto, buy stocks. But you don't have to send it to the government when you do your taxes. Yes, they tell you that, hey, file this return, but you don't have to. I'm not giving nobody financial or tax advice what to do. You don't have to. And when you don't have, when people don't do it, like I said, that's money not being taxed. That's money you gain from your investments or your side hustles. That's not coming in. That's not being taxed. That's untaxed money that the government lose out on, and they get upset about that. And you look at this, you look at our taxes. This is I can't go on that tangent. That's a whole different type of show. So when you look at this, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Do you want and the people that fear the government, do you want the government to centralize, not even centralize, regulate cryptocurrency so you can feel comfortable and to invest in? Or you want to keep it decentralized? Like, yo, What's going on with the U.S. dollar is down. They could say inflation, recession. I'm wondering what's going to happen during the recession. Knock on wood. I hope it don't happen. But I know we are on the verge. It is happening. They're trying to fight it. Us going to a full blown recession. I want to see what's going to happen. I want to see if crypto will go up during the session because, like I said, you can't trust the centralized dollar anymore. You can't trust the centralized money anymore. If inflation, if the recession happens, will crypto rise? Like I said, 4 months into the year, it's only April, and like I said, Bitcoin reached 80%, rise to 80%. So people, let me know in the chat if we hit a full blown recession, how much you think crypto is going to rise to? How much people are going to look into crypto and say, hey, this is more stable. This is the most stable currency we have right now. What's going on with our own dollar? And yes, I get that Bitcoin is pegged to the US dollar and things of that nature. So let me know in the chat what's your thoughts. Like you said, will crypto rise? Will crypto rise during a full blown recession? Or you think crypto is going to dip if a recession happens? Like I said, I hope a recession don't happen, but I know we're on the verge of it. It is happening. People believe that it's already happening right now. So it depends if you ask. Everyone, let me know. I'm sweating like a hooker in church right now. Woo! The lights is on. I almost kicked over the camera trying to stretch my feet out. Everyone, let me know what's going on in this world when it comes to crypto. I get it. FTX did some dirty stuff. And like I said, FTX was the golden child. Sam Bankman-Fried was the golden child. Look at news. Stock is based on and not the performance of the company, but it goes up and down based off the people's feelings. That is true. That is true. I mean, I had a quick thought about that. The company can be doing well. Sometimes the stocks reflect on that, and sometimes it doesn't. And it's based on people's feelings. You're right. I remember the time Tesla was doing well. I mean, Tesla was doing very well before it split and everything like that. And we knew Tesla. Yeah, we all knew Tesla had their issues with, like you said, cars, catching fire, poorly put together, poorly put together. People were still flocking on buying it, and the stock is at damn near almost $1,000. Like almost 3 years ago, and it split again. Now Tesla trying to figure out what's going on. Again, it could, like I said, inflation has a part of it due to it as well. And like I said, with the rates going up, getting a car loan it's like a bad idea right now. Trying to get a car loan due to the interest rate going up. Like I'd be a son of a gun if I go buy a new car right now. You end up crying. You end up crying in the dealership, and that's for people that got decent credit. If your credit's kind of challenged or suspect, boy, you might as well put together your grandpa's cutlass. That's what I recommend. You find a project car, put it together. Because the money you put into that project car is the money that you be paying every month for a newer car. Like I was saying, I know FTX. Ooh, make my sweat off. No, man, this is live. This is pre-recorded. You wouldn't see me sweating. But crypto is based on something else. Not sure yet. I made a lot of money on Tesla. I made money on Tesla. Everyone made money on Tesla during that pandemic. During the pandemic, I made money on Tesla. Crypto. So it's hard to see the reason the ebb and flows of crypto. Because of the volatility, no one knows what make crypto go up and down. We could peg it to what's going on in stocks. We could peg it to what's going on with the dollar is moving. But look, when stocks is down, to peg that, and that's what turned people away. It's like, how do you predict this market? Like I said, the volatility of this market scares us. Had a lot of people question crypto whatsoever. Say, how do you peg it? Like, how do you dictate the ebb and flow of the market? So I totally get what you're saying. Look at new. Look out new. I guess I totally understand what you're saying. But right now, it's like the thing is that when you look at the government, they trying to. I'm putting my thoughts together. They trying to. I guess you can't go after Bitcoin because you don't know who created it. You could go after Ethereum. You could tell Ethereum go to the proof of stake and the news, Shanghai update. People was making money off of that. You could go off. You could go to that. I think the lowest hanging fruit when it comes to crypto are these crypto platforms. These wallets. You could attack them because, like I said, you got to do business. If you want to do business, you got to do business in the States or anywhere else. They say, hey, you got to register as a business. A bunch of us, and that's watching this, we could come up with our own crypto and we good money. It could come up as a joke crypto, like Dogecoin becomes a joke coin or token. There's a lot of moving pieces in cryptos, smart contract, NFT, gaming, and more. So when the government gets involved, what part of crypto are they really taking control of? That's a good question. I believe what part of you want to take control of, and then, like I said, this is my opinion, is I think the transactional piece. Like when you buying and selling your crypto, mining your crypto, that transaction that you, let's say you find a solo, you mining solo, you find a blockchain all to yourself, right? Let's say you're mining Bitcoin every day. You're mining 6 Bitcoins a day. So let's pull up the trusted calculator. So you're doing it for 30 days, 6 times 30. That's 180 Bitcoin. Bitcoin is trading at 30K. Let's use today's prices. It's trading at 30K. So 180 times 30,000. That's $5.4 million right there. My math was probably off. Lena probably correct me if she sent a message to me. So it's a little off. That's $5.4 million. If you mine it solo, untaxed. You don't have to claim it. Don't have to take out. Let it sit there. So I believe it's a transactional piece that you want to get involved into. How can we tax that 5.4 million you made within that 30 days? So that's what I believe. That's my opinion. I think it's the transaction. I could be wrong. Niggas want to control. They want to get involved. Take control of the whole game. NFTs may be next. Okay, we got crypto under here. Now let's attack these NFTs. Niggas said they may want to take over the whole decentralized space. I'm not too sure yet. I hope I'm wrong. I guess I always hope I'm wrong. But to me right now, I feel it's the transactional piece they want to take over. They want to control. No, you know what I'm saying. But the government like I said, I don't want to badmouth the government. I know they're probably watching. I want to come after them for my taxes and stuff like that. I don't fear the government, but they could make life kind of hard for you. Definitely hard for me or anybody else. What's everything's going on? Do we need a centralized cryptocurrency? If you ask anybody, if you pin on the tinfoil hats, people are going to suggest that we go to it's going to be a centralized cryptocurrency. And I always said yes, but which country is going to be first to do it? That's always been my thing. Which country is going to be first to create the first centralized cryptocurrency? Then, once that happened, people will look at these centralized coins like Bitcoin as the black market. Like I said, the black market's still going to be there. It's still going to be beneficial if you don't want to deal with that centralized coin. But the government is trying to take control what they don't understand. And again, a lot of people don't understand. But like I said, this is a foreign concept. There's a currency that's not backed by banks or anything else. How is this possible? And how can we change this? Everyone, I may have a special guest Friday. I got a call, just confirming everything. I made contact Clay to get on this as well. If you're watching Clay, to talk about this aspect and more things that's going on in the news. This has been the Crypto Fix. I'm your man Ant. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'm going strong. Like I said, I'm sweating for you guys. I sweat like a hooker in church right now for you guys. You see the sweat particles coming down to give you these news, to talk this ish every day. Not every day, but every Tuesday and Fridays at 12 p.m. Hit that notification bell. Share the content. Let's grow the channel. We are doing bigger and better things. Like I said, we're growing. Like I said, we're new at this. We get all the bumps out. We get making all the mistakes and hiccups right now. Like I said, we're gonna get better production. We're gonna feel like a newsroom of us talking. Everyone, I appreciate everyone. I appreciate every subscriber. I appreciate everyone that watched this show. I don't care if it's just one person. I appreciate you. And this is my love for everyone. Like I said, I'm long-winded with the with the outro. Again, this is the Crypto Fix. I'm your man Ant. I see you guys Friday. I'm out. Wet myself off. Woo.